dear.
Oh, leave off. Billy, for the 100th time, no. N-O.
It's your last word on the subject, then, is it?
Yes.
Well, think about it.
I've thought about it.
You can't have thought about it, Alison. How can you be so sure you don't want to get engaged if you've never tried it?
I didn't say I'd never tried it.
Ah, so you've been engaged before, then?
Sort of.
Blimey, you could start up a jeweller shop with them.
That's nice, isn't it? There's a fella in the rag trade. He turned out to be married.
You don't believe in giving the engagement ring back, then?
No, why should I? They've all had value for money.
Right, very realistic point of view, Alison, and I respect you for it.
Thank you.
So why can't you get engaged to me? What I mean is, I definitely wouldn't want the ring back.
Well, that question would hardly arise, would it? As you haven't got a ring to offer.
Look, we've been through all this, Alison. I can't get the ring off Barbara when she's got it.
Well, get it off her.
I can't. I'm engaged to the stupid bitch.
If you're engaged to her, how can you get engaged to me?
Simple as falling off a log. Alison, will you marry me?
Sorry. No ring, no engagement.
Look, I can't get the ring off her till she breaks it off, and she won't break it off until she knows I'm engaged to you. I'm in a vicious circle.
There is such a thing as breaking it off yourself, Billy.
I couldn't do that. She'd go spare. I mean, what would I say to her?
What I always say. I want to save us both from making a terrible mistake.
I want to save us both from making a terrible mistake.
Thank you, Billy. It must have taken great courage to say that.
I sincerely hope, Barbara, that you'll find someone more worthy of your affections.
Whoever it may be, Billy, there'll always be a special place in my heart for you.
Yeah, I'll buy that, Alison. Right, done, you're on.
Well, it's got nothing to do with me, chum. I was just giving you some good advice.
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as I've packed it in with Barbara, we are going to get engaged, aren't we?
I don't know, we'll see.
Well, make your mind up, Alison. Look, if it's the ring you worry about, it's as good as any of that lot you've got in there.
I doubt it.
Cost £35.
I don't want to know what it costs, Billy. I'm not a gold digger.
I didn't say you were. All I'm saying is, are we getting engaged or not?
Look, you're a nice lad, Billy. I like you, but let's leave it at that, eh? I don't want to hurt your feelings.
What's up now? Come on, Alison, spit it out. I'm not the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I've not got B.O., you know.
Well, if you really want to know, Billy, it's your job. I cannot honestly see myself doing it with an undertaker's clerk.
But why not?
Well, my flatmate, she'd laugh at me. Well, her fella's a poster designer.
Well, I can design posters.
No, you can't. You're an undertaker's clerk.
It's only to make ends meet. I'm not always going to work for Shadrach and Stinking Duxbury's. Matter of fact, I almost jacked it in last week.
Well, why didn't you?
Well, I couldn't think what to say to Mr. Shadrach.
Oh, don't be so wet, Billy. Just march in and say, Shadrach, stick your job where it'll do you the most good.
Shadrach, stick your job where it'll do you the most good. Beg your pardon, Fisher. You heard me, Shadrach. And the same goes for your postage money, and your petty cash, and your rotten coffin handles. Have you taken leave of your senses? I've just come to them, Shadrach. I'm a free man. Do you hear me? I'm free. I'm free. We'll see about that, Fisher. I shall have a word with your father.
That's a point.
What's the point?
Me dad.
What about him?
Well, what's he going to say?
What can he say?
A great deal.
So? Oh, don't be so spineless, Billy. Tell him to get knotted.
Get knotted.
What did you say?
I don't chew my cabbages twice, Father.
I heard what he said. Get knotted.
I'll knock your swiney head clean off of your shoulders.
So you keep saying. I doubt, however, whether you could knock the skin off a rice pudding.
You little...
And that's what you get for bullying. You've been asking for that for a long time.
5er, 6er, 7er, 8er, 9er. Out.
I think you're fantastic, Alison. You make everything sound so simple.
Well, everything is simple, Billy, when you put your mind to it. You'll see.
Well, is he coming downstairs or what? What is he doing up there?
He's in his room talking to himself.
Honestly, Barbara, I don't know why you bother. He asks you to come round here especially, and then he leaves you hanging about like a tart in a trance. He's talking to himself, did you say? What's he saying?
Well, I couldn't quite catch it, but it's something about having made a terrible mistake.
He's made a terrible mistake, all right. He made a terrible mistake the day he was born. Right. Billy! You do that once more, and I'll kick you straight through that swining staircase.
Hello, Barbara. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, that's all right, Pet. Well, here I am.
Yes?
I came straight round, Pet.
So I see.
Will you stop that piffing? If you want to cough, flaming well cough.
Well, what is it, Billy? I thought you wanted to see me urgently.
Yes, that's perfectly true, Barbara. It's something that can't be put off a moment longer.
Oh, go on, Pet. I'm all agog.
Mother, I'd like to take Barbara up to my bedroom.
You what?
Only for a word with her in private.
Well, you can have a word with her in private in the kitchen.
Hey, and you just remember, the neighbours can see you through them windows, so you just don't get up to nothing.
Oh, I'm sure Billy knows me better than that, Mr. Fisher.
Ah, bless the pair of them. Do you remember when we were that age, Geoffrey?
I do. When I found you both down in the cellar with all coal dust on your backs.
You remember no such thing, Mother. Get on with your cocoa.
Alone at last, as they say.
Right.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't know. What are you thinking?
That if this was our kitchen, I'd have the sink unit over there and terrazzo tiles around the cooker like we've always dreamed about.
Yes, I know we've always dreamt about it, Barbara. The thing is, I'm beginning to think we dream a bit too much.
Well, go on, Pet.
I'm beginning to think it's time that we faced up to reality.
You mean we can't afford terrazzo tiles around the cooker?
I am not talking about terrazzo tiles, Barbara. I'm talking about us, our future.
Oh, I was hoping that's what you meant, Billy. You want to name the day, don't you?
No, not exactly, Barbara. To tell you the truth, well, I'll come straight out with it. I've been thinking, that is, I've been wondering, if we're not both making a terrible mistake.
What sort of mistake, Billy?
Now, don't start crying, Barbara, else have me dad in here.
Yes, but what do you mean? Oh, you don't want to break it off, do you?
I don't want to break it off, no, but I've got to think about your future, your happiness.
I could never be happy without you, Billy.
Yeah, well, I'm very sorry, Barbara, but I've thought it all out and I've made a decision. I'm packing in my job at Shadrack and Duxbury's.
Oh, Billy.
Hey, there's a time and a place for that.
Come. Yes, Fisher.
Oh, I'm very sorry, Mr. Shadrack. I didn't realise you were busy.
I am not busy, Fisher.
No. Right, I'll come back later then.
Fisher,
Yes, Mr. Shadrack.
you have knocked on my door. You have entered my inner sanctum. You have sought out my presence. What do you want?
Well, the thing is, Mr. Shadrack, I've been taking stock of myself lately.
Oh, well, that makes a refreshing change from taking my stuff at coughing handles. What conclusion did you reach, if any?
Well, I've made a decision, Mr. Shadrack.
Well, I haven't got all day, Fisher. Spit it out.
Well, I've thought about it very carefully and I've made a decision. I want to break off our engagement.
You know, there's something worrying our Billy, Geoffrey. It's no use saying there isn't. He's behaving very strangely.
He's always behaved strangely. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the dozy young crow. He just wants put in a straitjacket, that's all.
No, I think he's got something on his mind, the way he's mooching about lately. And look at the way he keeps snapping it. people. That's not like our Billy.
Well, I heard what he said when the paper boy wished him good morning. Get knotted, he said.
He'd better not let me hear him using language like that. I'll kick his teeth down his throat.
Yes, well, you don't make it any better the way you go on and demand to that door.
I think I know what's troubling Billy, Mrs. Fisher, but I don't know whether I can tell you.
Well, I think it's come to something if you feel you have to hold things back from your future mother-in-law.
Good evening, ladies.
Oh, hello, Mr. Shadrack. You're just in time for tea. Will you sit down?
Oh, that's very, very civil of you, Mrs. Fisher, but I only have a moment. Oh. As a matter of fact, it was this young lady I was hoping to see.
Oh, me, Mr. Shadrack?
If we could have a word in privacy.
Has Billy been telling you something, Mr. Shadrack?
He has indeed. It is a matter which concerns you.
It's a matter that concerns both of us, Mr. Shadrack. Excuse us, Mrs. Fisher. This way, Mr. Shadrack.
Ah, there you are, Billy. Your tea's been ready half an hour. Where have you been?
Just walking about.
Walking about in the rain? What on earth for?
'Cause he's doolally.
No, I'm not doolally, Father. As a matter of fact, I've got something to tell you both.
Yes, Billy. What is it?
I've had my tea already.
So, there you are, Fisher. Is this true?
It isn't true, is it, Billy?
Look, just a minute, one at a time. What isn't true?
It appears, Mr. Fisher, that your son wishes to terminate his employment at Shadrack and Duxbury's.
And he wants to break off our engagement.
Oh, Billy.
Oh, he does he? Well, listen to me, you long-haired little Nancy boy. You leave your job when I say you can leave your job, and you break off your engagement when I say you can break off your engagement. Have you got that?
Get knotted.
If I might intervene, Mr. Fisher, it happens that for some time I've been trying to find a clerical post for my nephew Oswald. Your son's resignation will suit me admirably. Fisher, you may turn up tomorrow for your cards, and I wish you all a very good evening.
You'll regret this, Billy.
Oh, we will regret it.
And now you can apologise for upsetting Barbara.
Oh, there's no need for that. Because if he imagines I'm going to wear his ring when he hasn't even got a job and he can't save up to get married, he's got another thing coming.
You've done it, Fisher. You're free. Free.
Here, and I'll tell you another thing as well. If he thinks I'm going to keep him, he's very much mistaken.
Get
The
knotted.
jam factory. That's where he wants to go. They pay good money.
I don't see our Billy working in a factory, Mother.
Well, it was good enough for your father. He used to bring home £6 a week with overtime. And I used to boil his overalls in the copper.
Oh, well, I can't see our Billy wearing overalls either. He's educated, you know. He knows typewriting and that. He wants an office job.
Not necessarily.
Well, you got to work somewhere, Billy. I don't know why your father can't take you on after all. He's got enough paperwork to do.
Take him on? I'd rather go round to the zoo and take on a trained chimpanzee.
Wow. You used to say you wanted him in the business.
I did, before he went soft in the head.
Oh, Geoffrey, give him a chance. Look, we could turn the box room into a nice little office for him.
Look, will you stop going on about what I could do and what I couldn't do? It's my flaming life, you know.
Watch it, or I'll have your hands off with this bread knife.
Oh, yes. And you know what you can do, don't you?
What?
Pass me that piece of toast. Don't mind.
It's only for your own good, you know, Billy. I mean, we're just trying to help you, you know.
Yes, well, thank you very much, but I can look after myself. And I'm not going to work in no fizzing office.
Well, where are you going to go?
I don't know. I'm still thinking about it.
You can think about it as long as you swining like. But you'll still finish up as a swining pen pusher.
No, I won't. Why should I?
Because you're good for nothing else, that's why.
Well, other people have interesting jobs. Why shouldn't I?
Your Uncle Ernest was a tram conductor. There were good money in that.
They don't have tram conductors anymore, Mother.
Well-
Eat your fried bread.
He wants to go down to the Labour Exchange. They'd give you a green card. Then you could start drawing your dole.
He'll do no such thing.
It's where he'll finish up.
Oh, Billy, what are you going to do?
I don't know what you're worried about. There's millions of jobs.
Such as what?
Photography, journalism, local radio. In fact, all the jobs I wanted to do before you shoved me into Shadrach and stinking Duxbury's.
I made you go into that job because you were too bone idle for any other, and you're too bone idle now.
Oh, am I? Right then. Well, we'll just see about that.
Once I built a railroad, made it run, made it race against time. Once I built a railroad, now it's done, buddy, can you spare a dime? Once in khaki suit, gee, we look swell. We were full of that Yankee doodly-dum. You know, there was 500,000 boots, and we went slogging through hell. I was a kid with a drum. Say, don't you remember? They called me Al. It was Al all the time. Say, don't you remember? I'm your pal, buddy. Can you spare a dime?
Will you speak to when you're spoken to? Have you got a job or haven't you?
I've told you, I've got lots of irons in the fire.
Never mind irons in the swining fire. When are you going to bring a wage packet home? That's what I want to know.
Oh, leave the lad be, Geoffrey, for goodness sake. Can't you see he's tired out?
Tired out? He's been sprawling on his backside all afternoon there. He won't look for a job, that's his trouble.
What do you think I've been doing all week?
Well, how the hell do I not skiving in the pictures if I know you?
He wants to get into that jam factory. Tell him Mrs. Boothroyd sent you, and you want your granddad's old job back. Scrubbing out the gooseberry bats.
I wish you'd mind your own business, Mother. No, haven't you made any progress at all, Billy? Hasn't nobody offered you any work?
Well, yes and no.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, they have, and then again they haven't.
What's he on about? Yes and no, well, they have and they haven't. Is that how he goes on at interviews? It's no wonder he's unemployed.
Answer that, don't Now, come on, Billy. Let's have some sense. Have you been offered work or not?
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell you. I might have done, but I haven't had confirmation.
Well, what sort of job is it? How much are they going to pay you? Is it an office job or what? When do you start?
Visitors.
Oh, Billy, I've just met Mr. Shadrach in the cemetery and he's told me your news.
What were you doing in the cemetery?
Oh, I've started going for walks there. I find it very soothing.
Never mind the swine in cemetery. What news?
The news about Billy's new job. You see, Geoffrey, you go on ranting and raving and calling him names, and all the time he's found himself a job.
Oh, and about time. When do you start?
The question, Mr. Fisher, is whether he starts at all.
I beg yours, Mr. Shadrach. And what's it got to do with you?
If I might elucidate, the firm in question has asked me for a reference as to Master Fisher's qualifications.
Oh, yes. And which is the firm in question?
The Co-op Funeral Furnishers.
Funeral furnishers.
That's where I want to go, because I don't want him.
The Co-op Funeral Furnishers. And there he was, swanking about this career and that career. And where does he finish up? With another swining undertaker.
All right, it's only temporary, just till I find something better. Anyway, you said yourself, You weren't going to support me, so I've got to find money somewhere.
Yes, well, take no notice of him, Billy. I'm very pleased with you. You've shown a lot of sense. Now, you'll be giving him a nice reference, of course, Mr. Shadrach.
I was tempted to, Mrs. Fisher. I've very little time for the co-op funeral furnishers, as you know.
Speak as you find, I say.
It would serve the co-op funeral furnishers right if young Master Fisher was turned loose amongst them. Let him misappropriate their coffin handles, give him their petty cash and postage money to spend as if by right. They've got it to spare. I haven't. I haven't got a grocery department to lean back on when times are hard. I'm not subsidized by strawberry preserves and Dutch cheese slices. I have only the trappings of my trade. Dead bodies. Yes, Mrs. Boothroyd. Corpses.
Well, you're not having mine. I'm going to the co-op.
On the other hand, there is such a thing as Christian charity. Do unto others as you would they should do unto you. Grocery departments, divvy or not. So I'm very, very sorry, Mrs. Fisher, but I wouldn't wish your son on my worst enemy.
Oh, but that's not fair, Mr. Shadrach. What's the poor lad to do?
I was coming to that, Mrs. Fisher. The moment you left my employ, Fisher, I naturally called in the auditors. The deficiency in your books amounts to £47.94.
How much?
Yeah, well, I can explain that, Mrs.
Now, there are two options open to avoid unpleasantness. Either you can persuade your father to copy up,
I'll see him in Dartmoor first.
or you, Fisher, can return to your desk and remain at it until every penny is paid back. You may commence on Monday. Usual salary.
Mr. Shadrach, the co-op funeral furnishers offered me £2 more.
Usual salary, Fisher. Good day.
There's something I'd like to say, Billy. The other night, in the heat of the moment, many harsh things were said on both sides. Well, I've been thinking it over very carefully, and if you're willing to forgive and forget, so am I.
Thanks a bundle.
Nice. First he gets his job back, and now he gets Barbara back. Well, go on, you silly article.
Go on what?
Her engagement ring. She wants it back.
Oh, yes. The engagement ring.
Oh, Billy. What can I say?
You don't have to say anything, Alison. However, if you did wish to show your appreciation...
What, on the sofa?
Why not?
I always did say, Billy, you don't think big enough. Come, Billy.
I'm waiting, Billy.
Oh, yes, the engagement ring. Well, the thing is, Barbara, the other night after we broke it off, I was so upset, I went and chucked it down a drain.
Ah, well, you'll just have to buy her another one, won't you?
No, don't worry, Billy. I'll lend you the money and you can pay me back. It's so much a week.
Oh, you are generous, Mrs. Fisher.
Get knotted. All of you.
Billy, Billy, don't be silly. Fantasizing, small time boy. Keep on time.